We're learning more this hour about the investigation into the kidnapping of Nancy Guthrie. She is the mother of Today Show co-host Savannah Guthrie. Sarah has been looking into this, and what are we hearing, Sarah?
Well, I mean, right now, Lindsay, there are numerous American media outlets that are reporting on this based on sources that they are not naming, and in each case, what you're reading are numerous sources telling them this, but they're talking about the contents of two notes that were deemed to be legitimate in the eyes of law enforcement. They were sent to media in the wake of Nancy Guthrie's disappearance. Remember, Nancy Guthrie, she was the elderly mother. She had medical issues, and she disappeared from her home the night of January 31st. According to CBS, the first of the two notes demanded millions in Bitcoin and was sent to media outlets on February 2nd. It's the second note here that they're talking about and disclosing the contents of it that is really making headlines here, because according to CBS, it was dated February 6th. In that second note, indicating that Nancy Guthrie had actually died. There was no request for payment in that note, and there was no apology. Among the other outlets that are reporting, and as I say, numerous are, but NBC, which is the employer of Savannah Guthrie, the Today Show co-host, they are also reporting this, and they point to social media posts that Savannah Guthrie had made. And she had made these numerous times, pleading to the public for help to find her mother, and then as well pleading to the kidnappers who were believed to have taken her mother from the home. And specifically, all directions seem to be pointing to this one particular Instagram post that was posted just after that second note was received, the one that indicated that Nancy Guthrie had died. I want to play you part of it. It is heartbreaking now in the context.
We received your message and we understand. We beg you now to return our mother to us so that we can celebrate with her. This is the only way we will have peace. This is very valuable to us, and we will pay.
So that video, Sarah, certainly does take on new meaning now.
Yeah, no, I mean, until now, of course, the public had no idea what was in those notes that were being received, or that Savannah Guthrie, seated there on that couch beside her sister and her brother, had any indication that Nancy Guthrie was not alive. I mean, they may have, there was possibility, of course, suspecting that she may not be able to survive because she did have medical issues, but clearly there is a new weight to that video that didn't exist before. What we still don't know is whether or how close authorities might be to finding the alleged kidnappers in this. They have put out the videos. They have said that they believe that these notes came from the same individual or group, but there's no indication as to, as I say, how close they may be to that. Their numerous media outlets are not also talking about why the information is coming out now. And I find that is, something that is perhaps going to be answered in the coming days. But why now? Why would multiple sources be disclosing this to so many media outlets at this time, the contents of these notes? So it would seem that it is making big headlines right now, but there is probably more to come on this story.
Especially families work so closely in coordination with law enforcement when it comes to information in cases like this.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sarah.